Just a little night ride. This corner right here. There we go. Just a little ride, burn off some calories. Get a little update. Still working. Knocking these freaking pounds off. Going slow the way I want it. So if you got a fatty liver, you don't want to burn it fast. If you burn it off fast, you'll force the extra fat into your liver, making your condition worse. I'm pretty sure that's what I had, or which is repairable. You just gotta quit eating that bull crap and get out and exercise. So cardio work is the best for it. But weightlifting is better to help you drop the weight total, the fat content of your body total. So you do both. And all the years I've been lifting and all that stuff, it's new age stuff you start to learn as you get a little older. Riding this bike ain't gonna knock an ounce of fat off of you. You don't do it. Any cardio, all that is not gonna work. You just go dabs in the kitchen, not in the gym. I say that to say this. If you think you're gonna ride this bike enough to overcome a crappy diet, you're wasting your time. It ain't gonna happen. I figure I'm gonna do 30, 35 minutes tonight, something like that. I might get 400 calories burned. Okay, now let's just say max out 400 calories. If I really crank, really get down, you can burn about 500. But I'm not doing that. I just want a nice, easy ride so I can talk. But I figure I used to go make a delivery out in Delco. This store always had fat kid favorites, you know, a bunch of jelly swirls, bear claws, big giant cookies, and all the greasy food you can buy at the deli. Look on the back of a pack of Ding Dongs or a jelly swirl. Look at the calories on that, one of them. I think that jelly swirl is like 590, so say 600 calories for one. I used to tell myself, oh, I'm gonna get 4 of these. I have 3 for the rest of the week. I bring the other 3 home. I'm gonna just eat one. By the time I can get to the yard, your last drop, you got 4 wrappers in your truck. Now think about that. That's 600, that's 2,400 calories right there, just in those 4. And you've been eating all day, and not the healthiest stuff. You're eating whatever you want, you know. Probably got a soda here and there, a cup of coffee full of sugar, cream. And you easily pump out 5,000 calories in a day. I think my maintenance calories right now is like 2,300. I can do maybe 2,300 calories and not gain a pound. With working out and everything like that, I can probably do 3,000, a little over 3,000, and not gain a pound. But with my protein and everything, I normally eat anywhere between 1,600, 1,800, something like that. Every now and then I may crack 2,000 and still drop. Because I'm knocking the calories off. It tells me how many calories I can eat and still drop. The key is you don't want to drop down, 800-900 calories and try to lose your weight like that. Oh, you'll lose it, but your metabolism is going to shut down too. And that's when you get into trouble. You're going to plateau at that low rate, and now you're hungry, you're depressed. Now anything over like 1,000 calories, you building fat, and a lot of it is going to come back fast. Now you're upset. Back down the whole rabbit hole again. By the time you realize what's going on, you're heavier than you was when you started. How do I know? Been there, done that. It took me, I guess I've been on this journey now for about 2 years, almost 3 years, something like that. Up, down, but a slow decline. I was 400 something, dropped 120 pounds, something like that. That's when Plexus Slim had that first mix that they had, and man, that stuff worked. It wasn't supposed to be for weight loss, but it worked for weight loss. It worked. I didn't have to do nothing. Then I became an ambassador, started selling it to people I know that needed it. Other truck drivers. We out here trying to be healthy, selling like hotcakes, everybody losing weight. All of a sudden, I noticed it tasted a little different. Nobody said anything, but it tasted a little different. And I noticed I wasn't losing anything, just staying the same. So my friend that told me about it found out from her upline that they had changed the formula. Said that the weight loss was a side effect. It never was intended for that. So they changed the formula to get rid of that effect. Now, I couldn't sell it no more because that's what I was selling it for. And I'm telling people, that's not what it's meant for, but that's, what helped me. And they didn't tell me nothing about it, so I'm still selling this product around, So I stopped selling it. A while later, they said they changed it back. I tried it, it wasn't the same. So now let's do it the hard way. Exercise, eat clean. I tried the keto thing. It got my mind right on a lot of things. Main thing was sugar, all them carbs. You ain't gotta go cold turkey. Get rid of all that stuff. Just be mindful of what you eat. You're putting all these carbs in your body. You spike your insulin, you ain't losing a pound. It's not gonna come off. So I don't do keto right now, but I do realize what it's for, and I use some of that information to my advantage. I don't do the less than 20 carbs. I don't do that. I may have 50, sometimes 75 grams of carbs, depending on my protein source for the day. My main thing now is trying to make sure I got enough protein so I don't have loose skin, and I can actually build my muscle without going into starvation mode. Keep my energy up. It's working pretty good. I had to slow down. I got into running on the treadmill. One of my mentors told me to don't run. I said, man, start running, it's gonna hurt your strength. You won't be able to train as heavy. I was like, wow, it killed me. I was just getting into that. I hadn't really ran since I ran track in high school. That. Just get off here, got an old fat bike. So a lot of people, they see this thing and don't understand what it is around here. We don't get snow in the south. We don't get snow. And where I live at, there's no crazy trails and all that stuff for you to go off-roading. I live in the concrete jungle, as they say, so I get a lot of blacktop riding. I took my fat bike and I switched the tires to where I can ride on the road comfortable, not making a lot of noise. You come through at this time of night with them tires, wah, 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 wah. Dogs hear you from a mile away, barking. Some of them not on chains. Now you really finna get a workout. You gotta go. All right, that's that. Go ride. It's fun. I always liked riding my bike when I was a kid. Talking to my mom about getting me a fat bike, and I got this thing. A lot of people talk bad about it because it was, at the time, it was a cheap bike. I wanted this color. They have the red and black everywhere. I didn't want that. I was like being a little different. And I seen they had the blue and black. I think I paid $3 something. Right at $400, which is dirt cheap for a fat top bike. I've looked at some of the other ones, man. You're talking easily $1,200, $1,800 freaking bike. Cool. I'm not that dedicated. I'm not gonna be jumping over nothing and all of that stuff. This is just what I'm doing now. Get out and I'm gonna ride. That's it. I even like the little speed bumps. I hit the little edge, barely a bump. I keep it, greased up, keep my chain looped and all of that. My tire pressure's up. I've had this thing now for over 2 years. Just get out and ride. But they talk bad about it. But I mean, I did some upgrades too. I did risers, not risers, but the little handle things on the end so I could rest my arms a little higher if I wanted to. Lights, light guards. I upgraded my brakes. Upgraded my shifter because the shifter was trash on here. Changed out the handle grips and the cheap stuff that was on here. Just stuff like that. Good chain lube. Make sure it's adjusted right. And away we go. I did tire guards because we used to do a 6-mile loop out here. And on that other side back there, there's nothing. You're in the dark, no lights, nothing. You just roll. Me and my youngest son used to go roll through there. So I put those tire guards, but where they meet at in the tire, they put like a little lump in it. So when you ride, you doop, 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 doop. That aggravated the hell out of me. I said, well, I just got some good inner tubes and watch where I ride. So far, so good. Just roll. I haven't did that 6-mile loop in a while. Might catch it when it get a little bit cooler. Make sure my wife is off just in case I do catch a flight or something. I just call her. She comes scoop me up in the truck. Because it's kind of dark back there. It's not a spot you want to be trying to fix a flat. Alright, this is the spot where you go backwards. With the rest of the run. Oh yeah. It's a good ride right here. No cars. One way down there, but I beat him by a mile. I should get 30 minutes somewhere on this stretch right here. The rest of the time, we just take as a cool down. Right back to the castle. Nice little ride. We're gonna hit this over shower. Yep. 30 minutes, and as of right now, that's 332 calories. And we're not super riding. It's just chilling. So I gotta figure by the time I make this turn and get all the way back to my house, I'll be above 350, 360. Now, if you rode like this for an hour on this heavy bike, and I don't think this thing takes into account for the weight of this bike, as if you was riding a regular bike. You figure an hour. That was one jelly swirl. Oh, bro. That's freaking bananas when you think about it. Do no junk right now. The closest thing I get to junk food right now is a spoon of peanut butter. That's it. I've been on my off days, so me and my spoon's been wreaking havoc on that peanut butter jar. Careful, cause too much of that'll get you too. But it's better than most stuff you shove in your face. I remember off days, shoot, tell mom, hey, I want some junk. And that's all you gotta say. She gonna come home with Oreos, Chips Ahoy, boxes, not a box, boxes of Little Debbie's. Dump them in my little cubby. I'm up watching TV all night instead of sleeping like you're supposed to. I'm up all night watching TV, crinkling packages like a little mouse. Gym. Cut that out, cut all the sweet teas out, all the juices. And the weight just started coming off. Little bit by little bit. I noticed I must have broke a plateau last week. I haven't touched the scale in a while, but I know my clothes, when they started fitting loose, I have to start buying different clothes. You ain't got to look at the scale. You already know what's happening. So, it just dropped for like 3 days or so. Alright, that's the crib. This weight just dropped. Alright, let's sign off of here. Because I got to log out of my Pacer app. I don't need no extra time.